17-year-old tries vaping. Then he's rushed to the emergency room after losing feeling in his mouth. Vaping, or commonly known as the use of electronic devices that simulate smoking, has increased dramatically over the years. Unfortunately, this increment was not noticed among adults but among teenagers, who have suddenly found it cool and trendy. Because it appears to be cheaper, healthier, and better smelling than its traditional counterpart, younger people have been picking up the habit at an alarming rate. There are a number of health hazards that come with traditional smoking, and there are countless health campaigns to tackle the consumption of these incredibly toxic and harmful products. This also includes vape pens and e-cigs. However, in spite of this health hazard, vape pens and e-cigs have additional potential health risks. The devices themselves are electronic, which can lead to serious injuries should the device malfunction. In the case of this story, it wasn't the act of vaping, but the device itself bursting while the user was utilizing the device normally. Recently, an article released to the New England Journal of Medicine, which revealed the case of a 17-year-old who had to be rushed to the hospital due to the fact that he was suffering from pain and swelling in his jaw after the vape pen he was using suddenly burst in his face. There was no warning before this happened either. The device just suddenly malfunctioned, causing it to burst and severely harm the unsuspecting 17-year-old. In the journal report, it was stated that he had a circular puncture to the chin, extensive lacerations in his mouth. Dr. Katie Russell, co-author of the report and one of the trauma surgeons at Primary Children's Hospital in Utah who helped treat the patient, told NBC News that the teenager in question had a blast injury to his lower jaw, as well as burns around his lip. His injury was fairly extensive, where he had lost several teeth. There was not really much tissue along his gum line where the teeth sit either. Dr. Jonathan Shurko, another surgeon who treated the teenager, told the New York Daily News. In the journal, it was further stated that the boy now appeared to be recovering well at his follow-up assessment. According to the NBC News' report, he has even made the decision to stop smoking. The use of vape sticks and e-cigs have suddenly become incredibly popular among teenagers in recent years. Despite having similar age and purchasing restrictions to their traditional counterparts, teens quite easily are still able to get their hands on them. Parents also seem to just be sold on the fact that it's supposed to be healthier, so they turn a blind eye to their kids utilizing these products. According to the FDA, over 3 million middle and high school students used e-cigarettes in 2018. According to the CDC, while e-cigs contain lower amounts of harmful chemicals than traditional smoking, the nicotine in e-cigs is still quite harmful to adolescents. Not to mention the fact that the chemicals used in these devices aren't regulated, and are a very new concept, so all the risks involved haven't even been fully discovered. If you recall, this is exactly how traditional smoking started. It wasn't until much later that society finally realized how bad partaking in traditional smoking actually was for the human body. Why do these pens burst in the first place? Well, it is believed that this is due to the result of battery issues. They have become an increasingly prominent public health concern. A report from the US Fire Administration called e-cigarettes with lithium-ion batteries a newer and unique hazard. Earlier this year, a 24-year-old Texas man passed away from injuries he suffered from his e-cig burst. Furthermore, a study from last year estimated that from 2015 to 2017, there were over 2,000 cases of e-cigs bursting and burn injuries treated in the US emergency rooms. You now know how dangerous e-cigs can be. It is important that this is shared until the word is heard that e-cigs and vape sticks are dangerous. Share this post with your friends and family to draw their attention to the danger that is e-cigs. Make them aware of the added extra risks that are often overlooked by people who choose to indulge in vaping. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button as more exciting videos are already on the way.